Lily loves the diner on Jacksboro Pike, and it's no wonder with all the goodies they have down there. Not to mention the great home cooking. Not surprising they're voted Campbell County's best again for 2014. Open Monday through Wednesday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Thursday through Friday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., also open Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now serving breakfast on Saturdays 8 to 11 a.m., and it's all-you-can-eat specials Thursday through Saturday.
Welcome to the diner, where you'll find all your favorite foods.
Come by and see Amanda or Linda at the diner on Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-4708.
Calvary Christian Academy and Daycare, located at 2139 Jacksboro Pike, behind Murphy's Gas in La Follette. Also located at 2139 Jacksboro Pike is Calvary Worship Center. Our midweek service is Thursday at 7 p.m. Sunday worship service at 6 p.m. For more information, you can call 423-562-7267. That's 423-562-7267.
Hello everybody, David Grimm here with a sports report. Altogether there's 50 teams in this year's Campbell County Youth Basketball League. We went and spent the day with the 5 and 6 year olds Saturday at West La Follette Gym and saw some really good games. We saw Doyle Tires win over G&H Painting. The Wildcats had a good game with the Little Vols. Fazoli's had a time with the Vipers. Darrell Lawson and Azen played Bird Screen Printing. Norris Docks Blue Devils played the Bears of Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center. And then Heart of Grace Warriors played H&H Construction, and finally Vital Care played Charlie's Pizza. They both had the same uniform, so someone had to switch to another color, and it was Charlie's Pizza, but still a good game. I know these are little bitty 5 and 6 year olds, but let me tell you folks, they play as hard as the high school teams, and sometimes they don't win, but at least they got to play, and that's what matters most. Johnny Birds and Chris Smith do an outstanding job of making sure that everyone gets to play. It's competitive, but they make sure that each kid gets a shot. Sometimes during games, Chris Smith will give the ball to a little boy or girl just to make sure they get to put a shot up. Now, they start out on Friday at East La Follette with the 7 and 8 year olds and go all day Saturday at either West or East La Follette. Now, we're going over to East La Follette this Friday to check out the 7 and 8 year olds and then for 13 and 14 year olds. And you should too. Go over and support our future Cougars and Lady Cougars. You know, this is where it all starts. When every second counts, count on Vital Care MedTrans. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best.
Wait a minute, are you Vital Care?
Yes, we are.
Good.
State-of-the-art equipment and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do. The Cougars and Lady Cougars jump back into action Tuesday, January the 6th. They will play Halls at home, and don't forget you can follow all that action on 1450 WLAF.com, AM 1450 and FM 100.9. Same too for the Blue Devils, as they will be on the road at Oneida. Always a tough place to win, but Mike Reynolds will have his troops ready. Amanda Jackson has All-District Carla Beams back in the lineup, and this is always a game she wants to win. She hasn't done it yet, but who knows, they may shock the world. Follow the Blue Devils and Lady Blue Devils, and we'll catch up with them when they play their next home game, as we're still following Justin Bolin and his assist record that's still ongoing. Jacksboro Middle School will be at home Monday, January the 5th, when they will face district foe Robertsville, and it'll be 8th grade night down there. The Owls won't play again until Thursday, January the 8th, when they will travel to Clinton to face the Hawks down there in their brand new gym. Morgan Quinn and Doug the Bossman Bossiers have another tournament planned for January 9th through the 11th. La Follette Winter Gym 2015. 5 age divisions, 5 years old all the way up to 14 years old in both boys and girls, so it should be a pretty good tournament. Sponsored by the City of La Follette Parks and Recreation, and you can call them at 423-562-9424. Now, they'll start play Friday and go all the way through Sunday with a championship, and we'll be there to cover that for you as well. And for more information, you can call Doug the Bossman Bossiers locally at 423-871-0718. Before we go, we want to congratulate the Tennessee Vols on winning their bowl game in convincing fashion against a very good Iowa Hawkeyes team. As you may or may not know, I'm from Davenport, Iowa. I used to live up there and went back and forth with my cousin Roger Graham up there. But he too is a Vol fan, so I couldn't get much of an argument going. He picked the Vols in this one. Butch Jones has another stellar recruiting class coming in this year, so the Vols are on the way up. But we can't say the same for the other SEC teams who had a blowout. They blew a tire in their bowl games, especially the teams from the SEC West. Makes me think maybe they're just a little bit overrated. They were overrated this year. What do you think? But before we go, we want to say goodbye to a very special man. A man who changed sports broadcasting forever. When he arrived at ESPN back in 1993 in August, Mr. Stuart Scott, who passed away Sunday morning with his battle with cancer, leaves behind 2 daughters and a legacy of catchphrases that will be long remembered after we're all gone. Booyah, as cool as the other side of the pillow, just to name a few. Just one of the guys I always admired with his features, as he would own the moment and always did so with a flair that was truly Stuart Scott. He will be missed not only by ESPN, but everyone in the media around the world. So next time you hear a young announcer who comes up with a catchphrase that sticks out, you won't have to ask where they got that from. They got it from the man who started it all, Stuart Scott. Okay, that's all the sports I've got for you today. You guys stay tuned, because there's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.